Welcome back everyone to part 3. We are back. Now if you haven't watched my short video, an update video to this Yasuke playthrough of Skyrim, this Let's Play, please watch that. That'll give you a lot of context as to why I'm sitting out here in this campfire. The last episode I was at a certain spot, and if you're wondering why I'm here, watch that video and I'll explain it. Basically I completed one of the quests, miscellaneous quests. We're not worried about these right now. To find some void salt for one of the young captives in Dawnstar. I completed that off screen and I'm have to get this done as well for the herbalist from Dawnstar, the old lady, which I call Grandma. And I'm also want to get install some mods for katana and some stuff like that. I want to make a katana for myself, maybe it would be a two-handed build. It's much more interesting with a two-handed build, I think. With some reliance on magic, out of desperation, because I am playing survival mode. So right now, what we're gonna do is we need to get here. Well, actually, let me see if I can. I can't even fast travel. Good lord. So right now, I have. What do I have? Is this the most latest save? Yeah, it is. Do have a lot of stuff I can sell. Favorites for these two. So yeah. Right now I'm fatigued and I'm cold. Which means my stamina sucks. Let the fire wet. The fire leaves you feeling uplifted. Really? Clearly not enough. If I do wanna, can I? Why can't I fast travel? Fast travel is currently unavailable from this location. Okay, I have to walk back. I definitely want to get this void salt before anything. So, I'm curious where's this Stendar's hammer at? Oh, it's a Markoth. Ways away. I definitely want to go to White Run and Riverwood. There's one of the armors I installed is in Riverwood that I want to get for Yasuke. Anyways, let's try to roleplay a little bit starting now. Okay. Skyrim is so beautiful. These trees are super tall with the mods I have installed. Like just look at it. Oh, it's cold. And it's rough, and my samurai skills I can't use to its full potential yet due to this cold, but wow, it's so nice. Excuse me, what?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Oh. Second commander joined the Stormcloak rebellion.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs to.
Okay. Patrols. Oh yeah, I do have the Civil War mod installed. It's more immersive. I wonder if this could warm me up. Probably not. But we're almost there. This leads into. Ooh, there's another path to Winterhold. Save. Need to get some better clothes. What is this? Could this be an inn that I need? Whiterun, Markot, Solitude, Winterhold. Dawnstar. Oh, it's the other way. Riften and Windhelm. Interesting. Yeah, you can get to all those locations. There it is. What's this? I hope it's a nightingale and yes! Yes! An inn. Okay, so the inn's entrance is here. Which side is... Go this way into Dawnstar and go this way. Shrouded paths I can follow. Anyways, I gotta get some sleep because I'm tired and exhausted. Get my hands on a katana. These axes are useful, but they're not my style. I've practiced katana all my life.
Take a seat to get the cold out.
Thank you. It is. Thank you, Hadring. Let me get warmed up. I need to.
Need a room? Ah, hello there, traveler. Come to the Night Gate for food or lodging?
Heard any rumors lately? I'm not really interested in magic right now. Thank you. Can you tell me about
this old place?
Yeah.
Been here forever.
It's like in the middle of nowhere, on the road.
Run by him.
Not even part of town, no guards protection. That's pretty cool. I'm surprised it's still here. I'm not being attacked by during the Civil War personally. But yeah, it's really nice. It saves travelers, weird travelers like myself to get a lot of business. You know, it's just in the middle of nowhere between Dawnstar and, I guess, Winterhold. Oh, Windhelm, excuse me. Do you get a lot of business though?
Nah, not so much. The odd traveler on the road, but mostly just old full-time. Come to drink away a lifetime of bad memories.
How do you sustain this?
Of course, there's the orc. Long-term tenant, that one. For what he pays, I could afford to shut this place down.
Oh, interesting. Tell me about this orc. That's cool.
Him? Oh,
didn't expect him to be here, up north.
Balablob or Malaclob. One of them funny orc names. Talks real good though, not a savage at all.
Interesting.
Said he's a writer. Don't know what kind of job that is, but it must earn him some pretty coin.
Orc, that's a writer. A scholar. Interesting.
He mostly just hangs about. Goes down to the lake. Sometimes samples the stores of wine in the cellar. Man can do whatever he pleases, as far as I care.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Thank you. Quick save. Okay, Yasuke.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Interesting book I can read in the morning. Sleep. Let's get 8 hours in. Interesting. Definitely health. Now I can do some basic smithing skills. Guess I'll have some breakfast. Some goat cheese. Have a bit of Nord mead. Oh, do I need more? I am a samurai. Expended a lot of calories. Okay, I'm just gonna have to read some of this book, maybe.
Stop!
Oh, Lord. Can I reload? Yes, I can. Real quick pause. So Yasuke, the samurai who came from Hammerfell, if you haven't seen the other parts, see them. And he's just trying to escape the complicated politics from Hammerfell. He used to be a samurai there. It's part of an important organization. He used to be a sword singer, but he wants to leave all that behind and start anew. Whether it's to be a samurai or be a magic ruler, which he really doesn't like using. He just wants to live out his life in quietness, help people where he can, you know, get some adventure free of responsibilities of it, and just basically of his own choosing. He chose Skyrim because it's remote, it's cold, most red guards don't come here. So we're gonna continue to see what his adventures take him. It'll be a combination of me and him going back and forth. And some things he says will be in his head, and some things, like in dialogue options, will be him speaking out loud. So let's continue. Let's put 9 hours in there. 4 o'clock. Oh, that's right, 75 mods. Also, you can only do it during resting. Interesting. Definitely increasing that number. Let's sit for a little while. Oh. Walking in the World, Volume 6, Solitude by Spater Munoz. Welcome, friend. In our latest volume, we covered Solitude. Spater could not be more pleased to be at the very seat of imperial power in Skyrim. In the course of our tour, you'll see that Solitude's riches extend from her people to the history and architecture that make up the city itself. As ever, we begin our journey aside the city walls, this time onto the bottom of the hill that ascends all the way to Solitude's massive gates. Solitude's surroundings. Before scaling the hill to the city, you should be sure to take in the sights, wander the track that leads down to the docks. And you can stop to enjoy one of the best views of the Great Arch. Originally serving as both a landmark and a windbreak for Solitude's port, the easily defended Great Arch also provided an ideal building site for the ancient Nords. The city gradually grew to extend across the entire length of the arch. This growth culminated in the building of the Blue Palace, home of the High Kings and Queens of Skyrim. We will visit the palace later. The Gates of Solitude. Entrance to Solitude is guarded by 2 gates. Interesting. This will be good information. I do want to head to Solitude at some point and visit the capital of Skyrim. See what that's like. See what the opportunities and money I can make. Maybe even get a house there. We'll see. The first of these towers, situated at the crossroads, is Sky Tower. It's mostly a lookout, although at times the war barricades are erected across the nearby road to act as a first line of defense. Second tower and first, smaller gate, are collectively known as the Squall Gate. Here, attacking armies meet their first real resistance. Last and most certainly impressive is the Storm Gate. While Castle Tower, found just within the city's main gate, has always been a massive walled structure. Solitude's outer walls and gates were not added until shortly after the coronation of High King Erling. Interesting. Looking up and to the left of the main gate, you can see a small hint of Erling's preferences for a more rounded style of architecture that we will see later in the Castle Tower extension, as well as the interior arch and the windmill. Interesting name for a castle. Dower. Now, we pass through the gates and enter the main shopping districts of Solitude. The Well District. Interesting, this is a shopping center. When we first enter the city. This will be good information, I might head there eventually. But for now, I just want to wander Skyrim and just enjoy it and just take in the sights hopefully avoid world-ending political stuff that I was involved in as a sword singer. Leave those skills behind and just focus on new skills perhaps. I am a young prodigy in my mid-20s, so I do have potential, although I'm pretty buff. Stepping aside inside Solitude's gates, so I do want to focus on that. Exiled. My name is Yasuke. It's an interesting name my parents gave me. It's an old Yakutan name. It belonged to a very famous warrior from Yakuta, our ancient homeland, that sank beneath the sea. Well, I think, yeah. For now, I'll put the book down. I'll continue reading it a little bit. I'm gonna have some breakfast. Well, guys, I'm gonna end it right here. Yasuke will continue next time finishing this book and then continue on with the quest. We found the inn we were looking for, Miraculous Nightingale, and I totally forget, like in Skyrim, when you're used to just fast traveling everywhere, like you already beat the game a while ago, after many years, even locations you visited, they end up being new. So discovering this was just one of those exciting feelings you get in an open world game, and when you first got with Skyrim, just finding something, it's like, whoa, it's so cool. That feeling of discovery and exploration and story and immersiveness. So it's like finding this location. I'm just so excited to explore so much. Like this area, in my memory, I can't remember exploring areas like this. So I'm just curious to see what's here. I know what it leads to, but this area, I don't know. I don't know this area. I'm not too familiar with it. I'm used to traveling these roads to get to the Highbeards, but not around here. I barely traveled around here. Maybe around here just to get to Winterhold, but that's pretty much it. So next time we will continue that, guys. For now,